real quick. Because I know they did not trying to do this boy grimy for real, my dude. Hold the fuck up. Hold on, let me play. 'Cause I'm about to spurg out. I'm about to crash the fuck out right now, guys. What the hell? Let's crash
Massive
out.
day for the unemployed. Markiplier is in big trouble. Markiplier released this movie Iron Lung, and instead of going,
Which, by the way, was an amazing movie, whether you like it or not. If you don't have the attention span to pay attention long enough to get to the cinematic masterpiece that was that movie, then you don't deserve to watch it. Keep your money. But anyways.
going through Hollywood, he self-funded it. But the powers at be...
Yo, look at this bullshit. Okay, so his movie, when it dropped, legitimately was #1 domestically in America. #1 movie. Everybody went to see it. Made $9 million gross over his budget, which I'm pretty sure was way less than that. Like, $9 million fucking dollars for a movie he self-funded and took him like 2 or 3 years to make. Fucking amazing movie, by the way. Whether you like to say whether you want to admit it or not, I thought it was great. I watched it, and it's not because I love Markiplier or anything. I fucking literally spent half of my 20s fucking watching him and crying with him and enjoying just his content in general. And he's kind of the reason why I became a streamer to begin with. But nah, like, man literally got the best acting range I've ever seen. Like, when he did fucking Who Killed Markiplier, it was the fucking funniest, also / tragic shit ever. Like, a lot of twists. So you knew when he came out and said he was making an Iron Lung movie, that shit was going to be good. The movie was fucking good, okay? Ain't no one going to tell me otherwise. Yeah, it might have been a slow build-up to get to the climax, to the point where... But honestly, most movies should be that way, where it's like a slow build-up and not immediate action constantly, because it's like... Where's the substance? Where's the fucking, you know, where's that? Where's the story? Clearly, this movie told a story. These motherfuckers took him out of the domestic charts when he was #1. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
apparently removed him from the daily domestic chart, despite his movie performing exceptionally well.
His movie was #1.
This is hilarious. They took Iron Lung off the charts. I don't think they liked my #1 movie in America, Victory Laps. Haha. But really,
That's
it's
so
all good.
fucking
I fully expected
crazy.
Said to help.
And he took it so humbly too. Like, this man is such a fucking treasure, and I hate that he's got to deal with this bullshit. His movie was good. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Fuck you. The only movie I had this year that I probably will go to the movie theater to see. Legit, no cap. Like, I'm probably not going into the movie theaters again for a long time. This movie got me to the theaters, okay? Enough said.
Past the movie eventually, and I'm just so happy to be able to do this at all. So second place behind a legend is fine with me. Thank you all so much for making it such an unbelievable weekend. I couldn't be happier. So the movie that took his place...
The movie that took his place in the fucking thing is a movie about Melania Trump. I hate it here. I actually killed myself tonight. I'm just kidding.
This is Melania, a movie about Donald Trump's wife, and nobody cares.
Ooh, nobody gives a shit.
No, nobody does.
Is that the bite of 6'7"?
Yeah.
Alright, good.
Now, I think Hollywood is scared a movie made by a YouTuber had a better turnout than their movies with overused actors. Your movie was great, Mark. Don't let anyone dim your sparkle.
Also, here's the kicker. The movie had Mark, Troy Baker, Ava, I can't remember her last name, and a bunch of other, like, really good voice actors and shit. He self-funded the movie, worked in a fucking, with a whole crew, bought all the blood, like, did all the editing himself, and these people are still shitting on him because they don't want to see people who are actually good at what they do, who are actually good at being an online celebrity and fucking don't cause no problems or whatever. They don't want them to succeed, because if they succeed, then it makes the mainstream media look like shit. But the mainstream media always look like shit. So, like, what the fuck? You're not helping yourself any by bringing down somebody for putting in the work and actually doing something that a lot of people wouldn't be but fucking have the balls to do. And not to mention the fact that Netflix fucked him over, Amazon fucked him over. Like, bro, don't get me started.
They don't want to admit that a YouTuber brought an independent film to theaters across the planet on word of mouth.
An independent movie to theaters based off word of mouth. Nobody fucking marketed his movie. He marketed it on YouTube and he marketed it by word of mouth. That's the reason I even knew about Iron Lung, because I saw it, the video where he posted telling that the day that finally was getting released, and I ordered my ticket 1 month ago. Literally to the day. I ordered the ticket the month in December. So I made sure I had my ticket for the movie when it was on January 30th. Like, that's how hyped I was.
Alone, and not the traditional method of spelling billions to bribe them. They are also probably embarrassed how much money the film made and want to pretend it never happened. You know what? To be fair, YouTube movies.
Okay, we're not talking about fucking YouTube movies, fucking Jake Paul movies. Nah, I'm good. He was trash. That movie was trash.
Reportedly around $3 million, which is very low compared to Hollywood standards. There is no denying that this movie was which is very low compared to reportedly around $3 million for like the Logan Paul movie. The budget to make Iron Lung was also reportedly around $3 million, which is
he spent $3 million of his own money to make this movie. He made $9 million in the box office. That's $6 million more than he fucking thought he would make. Just because he wanted to make a fucking movie that based off of something he liked and wanted to fucking, you know, try something new and reach out and fucking get into the movie sphere. He did all this on his own with $3 million. This man deserves a hell of a lot more respect for all the shit that he put himself through to make this fucking movie.
Very low compared to Hollywood standards. There is no denying that this.
And you can say I'm glazing him. I don't give a fuck. Suck my dick. Because I can appreciate someone who can actually put in the fucking work to do something that they've been wanting to do forever. If you can't appreciate that, then you're not the person that you'd be watching.
Movie was doing exceptionally well numbers-wise, but the reviews were mixed. There was a very large disparity between critic and audience reviews.
Yeah, I love how the critic review was 44%. Audience review was fucking 88%.
Even Mr. Beast chimed in. Markiplier's Iron Lung earns 50% critic score and 90% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. What are your thoughts on the film, now playing exclusively in theaters? This is the problem with Rotten Tomatoes. It's literally only 10 critics that gave it the 50%. The sample size is too small, and why I think the popcorn score is a better metric if you're trying to see if something is worth watching. IMDb.
I mean, I'll give him credit. You're right about that.
Absolutely mugs. Hate to say it, but it's true. Again, for a debut YouTuber movie, 6.8.
6.8 out of 10. That's exactly what I gave it. About a 7.
1.3.
1.3 out of 10 rating for Melania. Of course, because it's a fucking documentary about Melania Trump. Nobody cares.
Markiplier went live yesterday with a brief emergency meeting addressing everything.
First off, right now, as you're watching it,
He's crying again.
We're still the #1 movie in America.
Damn right you are, boy. Don't make me cry, boy.
But not by much.
Jacksepticeye is actually a YouTube legend, man.
Of a feud with Disney, if we're going to be perfectly honest with ourselves.
Markiplier versus Disney is like PewDiePie versus T-Series.
Yeah, we need to diss track against Disney.
After I had learned that the Iron Lung was missing from the top charts, we were still #1.
As you should fucking be.
I don't want to get all conspiratorial, but
what the fuck?
It does seem that Hollywood doesn't like independent indie movies being released. This guy said a Markiplier was able to film this in a cave with a box of scraps. Disney, who's gonna stop me? Mark. Hello, everyone.
My name is Markiplier.
It really doesn't matter if Iron Lung stays #1. The fact that an independent project could go toe-to-toe with a multi-million-dollar company for even a day is amazing.
That is so beyond true. Let me just say that honestly, like, as someone who sat there and watched Mark for years, I am so fucking proud of him for putting in all the effort, all the work, and all the fucking time just to make that movie for us. And I'm so happy that it hit #1 in the box office, even if fucking they took it off the fucking charts. We know for that day that he was #1. And he probably still is #1. And the fact that Hollywood be hating so fucking hard on my guy just shows how fucking shit the mainstream media is, man.
And this story was going so crazy, even Internet Jesus chimed in.
When
Get
I
him,
say
Internet
Hollywood,
Jesus.
what's the first thing you think of?
Trash, Epstein, this fucking Weinstein piece of shit.
Iron Lung, which
That
is
gross shit.
Markiplier's debut film.
Wait, what? 21 million globally. It wasn't even 9 million. It was 21 million. That's fucking crazy.
Here, his directorial debut.
He spent $3 million, made $21 million off this movie. That's insane. That just shows that if you have enough fucking grind and drive and ingenuity, you can make shit happen for yourself. And this man did it. So if he can do it, chat, anyone of you could do it.
Has already done over $20 million in the box office and has been the #1 movie through the weekend. These zombies at the top of the food chain probably don't like that a YouTuber just came in there and ate their lunch.
So the funny
Yup.
thing is, Markiplier himself
Okay,
didn't
that's
really think
fucking
much
weirding
of it
me
when his movie
out.
got removed. He sort of wrote it off as a glitch. And then the next day it was still gone, and Markiplier was suspicious. You know, he suspected some foul
Yeah,
play.
wear lung,
Not to
bro.
be political, but who the hell wants to watch a movie about a woman?
Nobody wants to watch any movie about women.
And what is she gonna do? The dishes?
It was a joke.
Anyway, jokes aside, Mr. Beast was incredibly supportive. Love it.
Markiplier's Iron Lung was #1 domestically on its opening day with $9 million. The film has already made at least 3 times its production budget. Chat, if I do a special movie night, would you guys want to watch Iron Lung with me? Because, like, I will literally fucking do a movie night. You can watch this shit. I will buy it on fucking some platform, streaming platforms. We can watch this fucking movie. Like, I will literally, you should let you guys experience this shit. Because it is such a good movie. Mark deserves all the credit for all the work that he did. He busted ass and he made this shit work. And he made 3 times as much as these fucking big budget movies, including Marvel movies, do. Because Marvel has not been doing good lately, let me tell you. And Disney's pissed that an independent movie director could do all this. And honestly, I hope this fucking opens the door for him to become a director and a producer and all that shit of his own film. And maybe hopefully down the line, he can create his own film company and start making more films for like video game adaptations and shit. Honestly, I would love that for him, to be fair. Would I miss him as a YouTuber? Sure, I fucking would. But I would love to see him make more fucking amazing movies like Iron Lung.
When people take a risk and it works out, rooting for him. My channel strives off hatred.
This guy's channel runs on hatred.
But this is a very
This kid
positive
runs on
story.
hatred.
I just didn't think it was possible. I just don't want you guys to ever think it's impossible. I watched Iron Lung. All I gotta say was the 50 minutes scene with Jacksepticeye.
That didn't happen, but that's fucking funny.
It was a bit much, but I understand that it was important to the game's lore.
10 out of 10,
Iron Lung,
baby.
removed from box office charts, returns making 7 times. NBC News. How a YouTuber self-financed
That's
horror
good.
film became a surprised hit. The movie said help ended up topping Iron Lung with a $28 million debut, but $21 million.
Okay. And a $28 million debut, but Iron Lung launches with a $21.5 million debut. Like, come on now.
For an indie film is incredible. No, it's literally going neck and neck.
Send Help premiered at the TCL Chinese Theater in Los Angeles, California on January 21st, 2026, and was released in the United States by 20th Century 8 Studios on January 30th, 2026. Film received positive reviews from critics and has grossed $27.2 million against a $40 million production budget. Bro, you spent $40 million and you make $27.2 million back. Nigga, you stupid? That math ain't mathin', homie. Mark spent $3 million. Brought home 21. Your math ain't mathin', my nigga.
With a movie with a $40 million production budget. The lead role in the Hunger
So in other
Games
words,
also
you
gave
wasted
Iron
money.
Lung a bit of a review. I have never seen this guy wear something other than a white shirt, man. This gotta be an imposter.
I enjoyed it. I don't think it's perfect or anything, but I do think it's a
I mean, no, it's not perfect. I mean, clearly it's his first movie, so clearly it's not gonna be perfect. But it had great visuals, a great story, and fucking just an intense ending.
very, very strong debut here for a self-financed and distributed YouTuber movie.
And the reason I even brought
Exactly.
this up is because Markiplier left a comment on this video. This is so nice of you, dude. I know I don't say it enough or maybe ever, but I respect the hell out of you. You taking a chance and speaking your mind on these projects has truly meant the world to me, and I know I can trust you'll always keep it real with your thoughts. I know it's got flaws, and I'm always grateful for an assist to stare them dead in the eye, but to say such nice things too. You don't know what that means to hear. I've never told you this, but the Starforge PC you sent me was the first computer in my render farm and the best performing. Greatest PCs a gamer could buy. This is enough to make a grown man cry.
This movie sucks. Straight
You
up, this
literally have
movie
to make a grown
is
man
not good.
cry.
Iron Lung, directed by Markiplier himself, is certainly one of
Hater train.
the movies of all time. Who the f
Hater train. And who the fuck are you? Nobody cares.
is that guy?
I'm sorry, bro, but you're alone on
I'm sorry, bro. Who are you? Who the fuck are you? Nobody cares about you. Goodbye. Get out of here.
this one.
And as much as I love Markiplier and everything that he's done for my life, holy shit, that
Wait,
movie
is this the retard Asian fucking gotcha player that fucking Tectones was like, talking shit about? By the way, Tectones is a fucking asshole piece of shit. I don't like him, but anyways.
sucks. For those who don't know, the movie Iron Lung is an adaptation of the actual game, Iron Lung. Now, I've never played Iron Lung.
Is this guy being a bit
You never played the game, but you're gonna talk about how the movie was bad? Shut the fuck up,
too
stupid.
abrasive? You know, I can't really judge here because I haven't seen the movie myself yet, but
You also look like that's his O face, by the way.
The only pros that I can really give this movie is the visual effects, and that's it. Everything else
Really?
was low-key ass. I'm not gonna
this guy must run off hatred too now. Let's get to some positivity.
Yeah, we got a
from the
misgift here.
horse's mouth himself.
So this is funny. This is on Friday. The box office numbers. I'm
Look at that, $8.9 million. Fucking number 1 on the charts. Send Help was 2 on the charts. So they removed Iron Lungs so that Send Help would be on top. That's
number one,
bullshit.
right? I milked it a lot. I said it. It was very funny. I knew that Sam Raimi's movie was going to pass me eventually by the end of the weekend, but I was like, haha, I'm number 1. But then
I'm so
didn't
glad
see
I got
this
to see the
yesterday,
movie on the
but it was
fucking
Saturday.
Virginia
It was
Beach
Saturday,
weekend.
right?
Yeah, they literally removed him and put Send Help in. Because look, previous chart, it was 2. So where the fuck is his movie now? Because you're not telling me Avatar Fire and Ash fucking somehow made it fucking better. You know, get the fuck out.
I
Is
swear I was on
Zootopia?
this list,
Zootopia?
but Iron Lung isn't here.
Fucking
anymore.
furry movie? Get the
There's
fuck
no
out of here,
numbers for
bro.
Iron Lung.
Yeah,
It took me off the chart.
and the other numbers are
And I thought,
bad.
hey, maybe that's a fluke. Maybe there's something
They
wrong.
really hate him so
Maybe
bad,
it's
bro.
Sunday.
They hate
Wake up this
fucking
morning, which
indies,
reflects the
man.
day before his numbers.
It's just like these
I'm
fucking game
just-
companies who hate on
I'm
indies so bad
not-
because they
I'm
fucking
not
came in
I'm not even
and
above
do their
Hamlet.
job 10 times better than they
I'm
do,
nowhere.
listen to their
Zootopia is
audience,
back up here.
and actually do their
Avatar's
fucking
up
job
here.
right.
Milania's
And people
up
will play
here.
their games more than they play the
I feel
fucking
like I should just-
AAA games.
Yeah, like maybe I'd be fine with here. I'd be fine with being
Yeah.
on the chart.
The fact that Melania is beating Avatar is the biggest crime here.
That's
Avatar
fucking a
fell off
crime, bro.
Hollywood when they saw a YouTuber made more than their studios. Melania being up
Word.
there just proves this list is rigged. This isn't
True.
even a statement. Who wants to watch a politics movie, bro? Imagine Joe
That is-
Biden in theaters, or God forbid, Jill Biden.
Jill Biden.
burning yourself at both ends to try to make something. It's just the unquenchable thirst to do it all over again, and that is great.
Reminds me of the book Crime and Punishment. Suffering is what makes life real. And yeah, I know, I'm really performative. I started reading
Atomic
before that.
Habits.
Straight up drop me some books.
The big
suggestions.
steed with a
Literally
fan of
anything,
mid.
classics, philosophy, whatever. This isn't me trying to be gay or like virtuous or something, but even 10 pages a night, it goes a long way. It'll compound and
Anyways, yeah, that's fucking insane. I can't believe they did that to him. That's some trash bullshit, bro. You can like it, you can hate it, but bro, like the movie was good. It honestly was. Like you can call me biased. I don't care. Just like I don't care if I'm biased, but like the man put in all this effort. He spent $3 million fucking dollars, and he made something that people wanted to watch. And guess what? We all went and watched it in solidarity, and we supported him. And he made $21 million fucking dollars on the fucking first weekend, and they fucking scammed him, just like fucking Amazon did when they did that shit with the fucking I remember what the fuck that podcast that they turned into a fucking TV series or whatever. That was made by Markiplier, by the way. And they fucking used him to promote that, but they didn't promote Iron. They wouldn't give him Iron Lung on fucking Amazon. Fuck them. Fuck all of them. Bullshit. Mark deserves more and better. And honestly, I literally honestly suggest, if you haven't seen the movie yet, I highly suggest you go see it, because honestly, it was good. like everybody, like Charlie said, it has its flaws. Even Mark says it has its flaws. It might have been a slow grind to get to the point where it was like really intense and shit. But like honestly, if you put the effort in and sit there and watch it and understand what's going on and like, know the movie or Iron Lung and how the game works, you'll understand it and it'll make sense. So highly suggest you go watch it if you haven't. I just wanted to talk about that because it really pissed me off. Because at least as soon as I go to open stream, I see Markiplier situation and I'm like, excuse me? And then I see that and oh hell no, chat, we need to talk about this because that's not okay. That is not okay. But anyways. Also, yeah, the Jacksepticeye sex scene was amazing, guys. Like, 2 hours, like a whole fucking 40 minutes of just Mark and Jack going at it, man. Hottest shit I've ever seen in my life. Not gonna lie. For legal reasons, that's a joke. Anyways, I love you guys. And let's get back to like playing video games. Unless you want to talk about something else, because there is something else I kind of want to talk about real quick, because it shit was funny. But we'll play some Resident Evil, finish the game up, and then we'll talk about that, because that's going to be like an hour-long fucking video right there. No, it's like 30 minutes. We are going to talk about the elephant in the room, though, the Turkey Tom allegations. Oh, man, they're so funny. Like, the most BPD bitch you've ever met, ever type shit. Oh, God. So funny. I got to watch it again, because it's so funny to listen to. This bitch literally outing herself in a voice call. Stupid cunt. Oh, Jack me Jack. I don't even think they're friends anymore, to be fair. I think Jack turned into a whole asshole. So, whatever. Fuck Jack. I haven't really liked Jack in a while. He just comes off as like this pretentious douche now. But anyways, that's all I got to say on that situation. Mark is amazing. Go follow, like the movie, and watch it if you have not seen it yet. It was definitely great. Worth the watch. Definitely worth the matinee that I went to. I only paid $10. Like, it wasn't that bad. It's like I was paying a whole shitload. And if you go to the Regal Cinemas, they have a $40 fucking tub that's actually made from the prop of the movie. And it's really cool. Like, honestly, I wanted to get the popcorn tub, but yeah. I unfortunately couldn't go to a Regal theater. It wasn't near me. So, I don't know. I don't know if they still do Cloak or not. I haven't heard anything about Cloak, so I feel like they made that falling out or something. I don't know. Can't remember. But anyways, I digress. But yeah, also go check out WestJet's video on this if you haven't already. He's pretty chill, kind of a meme guy who does coverage of videos or drama and shit. So yeah, go check him out. I was gonna talk about the Tectone situation, but honestly, I'm kind of biased because I don't know. After seeing all the shit that he said and done and lied about, I don't know. I just can't fucking talk about that guy. He's just giving him attention. Just don't want to give him attention. He doesn't deserve it. He's such an attention whore. He would love it anyway. Anyways, so we're gonna switch back over to the game. Because that's what I was originally going to do tonight. But then I saw Mark getting attacked by Hollywood, and I had to speak up. Because I fucking hate Hollywood. And I hate the way they treat fucking independent creators. As an independent creator myself, it really pisses me off. Because that just means any of us could get shit on by these fucking assholes because they don't like that we fucking put in our effort and made our shit. You know what I mean? We don't appreciate that bullshit here. Especially when you got wine scenes and shit in fucking Hollywood. Yeah, get that shit out of here, bro. Anyways, game time. And I did get past that glitch. Turns out I had to shoot the fucking things to blow them up. Which shouldn't have happened, but that's the way it happened, so whatever. My game would load. So I kind of skipped ahead a bit because I was playing last night and said, fuck it. So all I really have to do is go downstairs and go get Ethan. Unless these fuckers are gonna randomly attack me again. Honestly, wouldn't surprise me. Okay. Time to go retrieve my hubby. Fucking music, bro. Terrifyingly peak. There we go. What up, daddy? Lucas is kind of a killer. Don't look like a gift to me. This part was surely something. Luke is evil as fuck. True. Murder. You think? I ain't gonna be your damn family. Fuck that bitch. Damn. That's crazy. So moldy in here. Well, ain't that a bitch? Okay, you little bitch. Oh, fuck. Let's go. Hello? The fuck is that about? Yeah. Shut the fuck up, Evelyn. Who gives a fuck about you? Out of the frying pan and into the fire. Fire these nuts. Yuck. Alright, we're almost done. We're almost done. Almost. Are they watching us from that helicopter? Maybe. There you go. Secret at the fence. Need my ammo. First aid. Machine gun ammo. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Wait, what's the difference between this one and this one? Whatever. No, can't get rid of that. Okay, so we'll drop the log picks for now. I'll have to get rid of these coins anyway. I'm missing one coin. Son of a bitch. Yeah. Alright. Oh, my eye is itchy. Okay. I forget where the last coin is. It's around here somewhere, not that much. Save here. Reload. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong shotgun. I want the shotgun with more bullets. There we go. Honestly, I don't have any ammo for this, so I don't really need that. Could take the burner fuel. Alright. Use that. So find out where the rest of this shit is. I think the coin's over there, actually. Yeah, it's gotta be the coin. What else could it be? Oh no, it's flame rounds. Oh fuck. Nah, you give me flame rounds, you bitch. Wait, I can't reload while I'm in the water, is what you're telling me? Oh. No, I'm just hitting the wrong fucking button because I'm stupid. Okay. Flame fuel. What the fuck that was? Let's see. I can put. Get the flame rounds away. What's this? I don't need the mag ammo. Handgun, machine gun, handstand gun, machine gun. Alright, so I'm gonna get some gunpowder. Alright, I got an idea. We got this out here. We can make handgun ammo with this. Oh, hi. You want this to pop up yet? Oh, fuck this. What? Bitch? The fuck was that about? Fuck you. Stupid filthy hole. Anyway, it's probably rudely interrupted. You fucking filthy bitch. Filthy bitch. Alright, well, fucker. You're making me waste my fucking ammo on your bitch ass. Put that away. Go ahead and grab from first medkit. Oh, I had extra enhanced gun ammo apparently. Save here. Okay. I got plenty of bullets for you bitches. You stay your ugly, gruesome ass away from me. Where'd you go? Gruesome twosome. Whore! Fuck you. Alright. Fuck you. Swing at these nuts. Bitch ass. I'm gonna pick you up. There you go. There, get the enhanced ammo, so I might as well use it. Can combine this with nothing, because I don't have anything to combine it with. It's in here. Oh, well, now I can have something to combine it with. Bedroom. Fuck. You know what? Take this. And then we'll make that. Grab that. Okay. Going down. Okay. Stupid ass molded getting in my way. Fuck him up, bro. Fuck him up. Moldy nuts. Moldy nuts. Stay the fuck down, bitch. I said stay the fuck down. Filthy cunt. Ooh, I'm backing up. That's right, bitch. Walk right into the grenades. I was about to say, ain't no way you still crawling towards me, bro. The fuck out of here. Nice. Okay. They're dead. We can move on. Don't trust these motherfuckers, though. No trust given the bitch. Where are you? I hate that. Double hate that. Bro, I hear something pitter pattering. I don't like it. You hear that shit, right? I'm not tripping, right? I knew I heard the pitter patter of your bitch ass. How are you not dead, bro? Make that shit make sense. That was like fucking. How many bullets I put in that bitch? 64 fucking bullets. Ain't no way that motherfucker's still kicking after 64 bullets. Ain't no fucking way. Thank God I didn't realize where the C button was. Of course, I forget to take a hit and fucking control. That's right, get closer. That's right, Mr. Giraffe. Come get all the marmalade. That's what I fucking thought, bitch. Fucking cocksucker. I can't believe he killed me. I'm just gonna use my shotgun. Fuck that. Actually, that's not even better. Really? Apparently, if it's not in my inventory, I can't use it. That's stupid. Fuck both of you. And that's what you fucking get. Wait, where's the other one? I hear it. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Stream can't hear the game, but why? I mean, game capture's on, so I don't understand why it's not working. There it goes. Weird. I don't know why it wasn't being captured and I had to reset it. It's fucking weird. Whatever. What fucking dumb thing happened? Can you hear it now? Okay. Stop coming at me, bitch. You asshole. I don't know how I got past that, to be fair. Fuck! I knew I was gonna do that. Why did I put myself through that? Okay. Heals. I mean, the heal get some herbs. Really, bro. You can do your son. I can use. The fuck is that? Whatever. Infection report. Necrotoxin E series dosage test. 10 minutes after dose, death. 5 minutes after dose, vomiting. 5 minutes after dose, cell classification. Yum. Target acquired. Necrotoxin. That into Evan. Necrotoxin destroys cells of any subject based on the E series bioweapon model. You use only for disposal of E series assets. The toxin must first be stimulated before use. Do this by placing a sample of an E series cells into the necrotoxin container. As old as this game is, I really need to read the lore. Plap them molds to the ground. Damn. I don't even want to plap them. Seems not very nice. Alright, let's see. What do I want to swap out for a gun? Still can't put that away. Fuck. Okay, cool. What we'll do is... This thing's kind of useless to me for now. I got my grenade launcher. Put that away. This way. You know what we'll do? Hold on. Where's that separating agent? Combine that with... Well, fuck. Store that. Grab fuel. Nope, damn it. Combine this with this. There we go. And then put that back. The solid fuel. God damn it, it's made more burner fuel. Fuck me. Not what I wanted to do. Whatever. It's already been done. What is done is done. I can change it now. I was trying to make more flame rounds, but it doesn't look good. Whatever. There's no rounds, nice. Okay. Good enough, I guess. I hear your pitter pattering. Where are you? Sit down, bitch! Oh, hello. So are you still kicking? Still kicking? Crazy how that works. Headless in Seattle. Oh shit. There's a big boy in there. There you are. You lose your head already. Fuck's sake. That works too. No. Okay. Flap, flap, flap. Alright, you wretched ass little shit. Where we go? I know what this part is already. Give me my bombs. Ugly. Fuck off. Fucking bitch. Got him. Somebody come get him. They're kind of. my fucking grenades now. I'm mad. I hate those fuckers. You got clapped into the ground. Works for me. Somebody come get him. They're dead in the beer. Man, that
I'm sure of it. It's not here. It's gone. It's gone!
It's gone. It's gone.
This is your fault.
Why am I seeing this?
Ethan, it's
Oh,
okay.
fucking Christ.
It's
Don't do
okay,
that shit.
It's me. I know you didn't mean to hurt me.
Kill him, Mommy.
But you shouldn't have done that! It fucking hurts!
He doesn't want to be my daddy? Then he can die. Now it's Mommy's turn to kill you. You're gonna be one of us. And then maybe you'll play nicely.
I'm not playing.
No! Get that away from me!
From me! Go back home!
Okay. I'm just dumb. I forgot where I had to go. Duh.
Get away! Don't! Get away! No, stop! Away from me! Stop! 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 No!
Come here, bitch.
No! No! No!
Oh, there's like no needle on it, but somehow he's injecting her with it. Makes no sense to me.
You.
Why does everyone hate me?
Because you're a monster? Duh. Fucking Cthulhu looking ass bitch. It's Cthulhu!
It hurts! It hurts! It hurts! Damn you! Damn you all to hell!
Ow. Ouchies. I'm gonna boom boom. I thought I'm gonna boom.
You're just a little boy.
Bitch. My leg. I need leg.
I just wanted a family.
It's a fucking reload, man. Of course.
You.
I skip this. No.
Why does everyone hate me? It hurts! It hurts! It hurts! Damn you! Damn you all to hell!
I think the man was over there. You reload quickly so I don't get flocked again.
I'm a big town. You're just a little boy.
Reload! Reload! And reload! Fucking die!
I just wanted a family.
took 2 shots of that. Use it.
Use it!
Playtime's over.
There, finally. You mega Mike, bitch.
Well, those just fall apart.
Like clay. Like gay clay. It's your boy, Chris Redfield.
I'm Redfield. Glad we found you. The fuck took you guys so long?
Yeah. Love that line.
Ethan?
Mia. You made it. I'm glad.
Did I?
No, you're just there in the helicopter and getting flown away while doing a blood transfusion. Of course you fucking made it, dumbass. Typical woman.
They say that when one door closes, another opens. Well, a door closed tonight. And what a long night it was. But not just for me. Mia and I weren't the only victims here. So were the Bakers. It was that thing, Evelyn, who made them that way. But now Evelyn's dead. And these guys are here to clean up the mess. I had just come to terms with losing Mia. But now she's back and wants to start over. Put all this behind us. Maybe this is where the next door opens.
Stupid. Got me just fucking around my ears while waiting for the credits. What is this? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Credits. Well, we didn't exactly do it in order, but whatever. We beat 7 and 8 again. So now we're ready for 9, which comes out this month. Let's go. I'm probably going to pre-order it soon. Everybody. Spaghetti. Hell yeah. Anyway. Let's get that. 6 hours. Not bad. Fucking 12 restarts. Mr. Everywhere is destroyed. 17 out of 20. I never found the last 3. Yeah, I was missing 2 antique coins. Files obtained 25 and 32. Item box open 49 times. Healing energy juice 38. Stabilizer use 2. Steroid use 3. It's free content? I thought you had to pay for that. Oh, yeah, it's free content. Well, we're probably not gonna do it tonight, but we could do this next time we play. And we could also redo Ed Zoe. Because I do love punching gators. Now that I know I can punch gators. Gator punch would be my passion. Anyways. So that was Resident Evil 7. We already did Resident Evil 8. So those two are done. I still need to finish my hardcore run of Resident Evil 4. Which I think I'm like halfway through. So that's something on my list of things to do. So now raises the question. Do we keep streaming? Or do we call it a night? Because it is 9-ish. That's a good question, chat. I don't know the answer to that, really. What could I play for a little bit? But I honestly do want to play and not just gonna play for the fucking sake of playing. Honestly, I can't think of anything. Not gonna lie to you. Bitch. Yeah, I think we will just end it here because why not? Actually, no. Fuck it. We're gonna talk about the Turkey Tom situation because that shit's fucking funny. Oh man, hold on. Let me pull up the video. The Turkish Timothy situation. Oh man, I've never seen something so stupid in my life than this shit. Like, oh my god. You thought that one bitch fucking, what was her name? I don't remember. She's so irrelevant. The fucking Minecraft chick. You thought she was bad? Nah. This situation is 10 times worse, bro. Trying to find Tom's video because he literally just responded to it yesterday. I want somebody else's fucking coverage of it. I want to make my own coverage of it. That was the whole point. Man, anyways. YouTube. Okay. Oh yeah, we should also talk about the fucking. Our definitely by the time we talk about the Kingsman drama because that shit was fucking funny too. But we'll do that another day. I'm so behind on all the drama shit. I can't keep up with all of it, bro. It's just so funny to watch. Here we go. I found it. I gotta say something right here, right now. Yes, I'm a little biased because I do like Turkey Tom. I find him to be hilarious, and I love his fucking documentary style, like videos that he does on like situations like the fucking diaper people and shit. But if it had came out that where like the allegations were real and true and all this other shit, I would have fucking said yeah, no. I would have like been nah. I wouldn't have supported it. But the thing is, the allegations are so fucking retarded, and honestly, the chick is such a fucking BPD psychopath. Yeah, it's fucking hilarious now to make fun of. Oh, you have no idea how dumb this whole situation is. Like, for real, for real. I don't know why it doesn't let me fucking make this bigger, but okay. Alright, let me know if you can hear it. I'm about to turn on the video. After I full screen it. And move to the other side of my screen real quick so I can see stream reaction. Also, we should. Hang on. I have to update everything. And then we can start. Update on. Change to just chatting. Okay. Go live back again on Twitter. All right, chat. I hope you're ready, because it's just gonna be fucking. It's gonna be a roller coaster ride of just like cringe and just fucking. Oh, the thirst. The thirst was so fucking real, and the only thing that was proven from this whole situation is that Turkey Tom not only fucks, but he's got a massive BOWC. So yeah, we're gonna cover this, and I want you to keep your minds and eyes, ears open. Just honestly, like, fucking, this man destroyed this bitch and both of the bitches, and it's just so funny. Like, honestly, we gotta watch it. It's just fucking, it's just too funny. Okay, anyways, and I will be reading some of the stuff that he put, or he like puts on the screen so that you guys get more context.
I wanted to make sure I had all the facts together before saying anything. Recently, I've been accused by an ex-girlfriend, along with an ex-partner, of non-consensually filming sexual encounters, being so rough and inconsiderate during sexual encounters that it bordered on assault, encouraging eating disorders, being into age play, along with a litany of other completely baseless, false accusations.
Okay, so checklist. He's been accused of falsely being accused of recording without consent, being too rough, apparently being into age play, aka like DDLD or whatever the fuck it's called, DDLG or whatever. And I forgot the other one, but you already heard it. So yeah, but yeah, this is what he's being accused of. Basically, they're accusing him of basically being a borderline abuser, sex pest, and a pedophile. That's essentially what he's being accused of. Just to make it clear.
The two women who are accusing me, Sacramento 89.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to skip ahead because he does kind of name drop them, and I don't want to have that in my chat, or I don't want to like dox people. So Sacramento 89 is one of the people that is the first person who came onto Kiwi Farms and started basically the whole fucking drama with Tom, and you'll see why soon. So I'm gonna skip ahead because he's actually gonna say her name at some point here. Well, I mean, you kind of can see it anyway, so. But the other person is called Kate, fucking Clorox Katie. That should have been a red flag. But anyways.
I have never recorded any sexual encounter without explicit consent. As a matter of fact, with Rowan, she...
Whatever. He said her name. I don't care.
was the one who initiated the idea
she doesn't
of
deserve
filming
to
sex acts in the first
have her
place.
name out there.
On Tuesday, August 9th...
Okay, so apparently... All right, so we're going to read this. So this is the first chick that accused him basically of recording him without her consent. And this is their DMs that she didn't show the full DMs of her saying, you should get those meta glasses when you crack me. Which I guess crack is some new fucking millennial slang for sex. Or fuck me, whatever. And this is the girl, fucking Sacramento anyway. She says, you should get some of those meta glasses when you crank me. Or crack me. He said Tom says, for what? And she says, cracking time. He says, cracking time. She says, yup, good night, Tom. Good night, Ro. Blank, sweet dreams. You too, Tom. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Okay. But the point is that she's asking him to get the meta glasses. Basically, the meta glasses have like a camera, so you could like record yourself doing stuff out in the outside world, aka having sex. So that was she mentioned it first.
After 3 months of knowing each other and being sexually active, Rowan texted me saying, you should get those meta glasses when you crack me. I responded by saying, for what? And she answers again, cracking time, alluding.
Also, keep in mind, this chick also says the N-word, something Wong, and addresses their sexual intercourse as rape time, which he has to constantly tell her no. So just put that out there. You're going to see that pretty soon. But yeah, just put that out there.
To me filming her with the glasses onboard camera. Now, at the time,
Oh, she is so fucking thirsty. Like, holy shit. I wish I had a thirstometer on my stream because holy shit, is this girl thirsty as fuck. Every fucking other sentence about how she wants to put his dick in her mouth.
Did not feed in.
I wish a girl wanted to put my dick in their mouth as much as this guy. Fucking girls want to put their dick in her mouth.
To this, I did not show enthusiasm. I didn't even agree to get the glasses. I just responded and said,
it's like, Tom, say pussy for the rest of us, man.
Good night.
Actually, no, he can keep it. He can keep his PPD pussy. I'm good.
Sweet dreams.
I just want me a trad wife.
So one whole week goes by without us talking about it whatsoever, and then on August 25th, Rowan texts me saying, you should get those meta things for real.
Okay, so she says, you should get those meta things for real. He says, I think I'm going to avoid filming anything involving sex for a while, given recent events. I am paranoid. Which, honestly, he should be, because apparently his dick pics got leaked. Because someone hacked a girl that he was talking to his account. Which, honestly, guys, don't send dick pics to females. And females, stop sending unsolicited fucking pictures of yourselves nude to a guy that you're dating, or in general. Because, like, why? Because then you're going to sit there and be like, oh, you got revenge porn of me. And they're like, no, I don't. I deleted that shit ages ago. Like, how would you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, stop being stupid, man. Stop thinking with your fucking vagina and your dick. Think with your fucking brains. God damn, y'all people are stupid.
So I respond by saying, I think I'm going to avoid filming anything.
And I'm going to be completely honest. Tom's kind of stupid here.
Involving sex for a while, showing that I am clearly not the person interested in filming our sexual encounters. She is. As you can see.
Oh, and here we go. What recent events? Oh, nigga, you did that before. Shake my head. Can't have any first with a ran through nigga. She's white, by the way. Whitest bitch I ever seen. Talking about nigga. Nigga, you can't say nigga. The fuck out of here, nigga.
So I respond by saying, I think I'm going to avoid filming anything involving sex for a while, showing that I am clearly not the person interested in filming.
Also, can we just address some fucking percentage on his phone? Bro, charge your fucking phone.
Filming our sexual encounters. She is. As you can see in the text, even when I say I don't want to film us having.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's why you recorded it on the glasses. How does that prevent or change anything? I mean, I guess if it's on a hard drive somewhere, it's fine.
Sex, she pushes the issue. Now, to be clear, we did eventually take videos of ourselves being intimate, but I was given explicit consent every single time. And on a few occasions, she even took the phone out of my hand and was holding it while filming us. To be clear, there was never a tripod or a hidden camera. It was always handheld, and in every single video, she was clearly aware of the camera, making eye contact with the camera lens. Also, on September 8th, Rowan texts me, I do miss it though, in regards to our...
Okay, I can do that. In fact, I don't mind it. I'm getting off my soapbox now. I do miss the hashtag send the videos. I won't leak it or be hacked or whatever. I can send them later though. I don't want to look at them right now, or I'm gonna pop a stiffy. Oh my god, this is so cringe, man. I'll watch it and keep them close to my heart like you, my little Tom. What the fuck says shit like this, bro?
Sexual interactions. She follows it up by saying send the videos. Keep in mind, these are videos that she claims in present day were taken without her consent. She then goes,
yeah, she claims these videos were taken without consent, but in these messages, she's literally begging for the videos. So she can goon to them, by the way, chat, because she wants to goon to her getting laid by Tom.
goes on to say, and I quote, I will watch them and keep them close to my heart, clearly indicating she has no problem whatsoever with them existing. I'm an extremely paranoid
this
person
bitch is
when it comes to
psycho.
my
I swear to
personal
God.
life and
Watch,
my sex
it
life
gets
and my
worse.
dating
It gets
life.
way worse.
As a public figure, I just like to keep my private life
Yeah,
private.
Tom
So
clapped the
I was
molder,
very
right?
hesitant to send Rowan any sexual videos we had taken. However, I did send her one single still image from one of the videos where my face is obscured. I guess there was some lingering thought in the back of my mind.
And keep in mind the photo that he sent her from the video where his face was obscured, that they were like having sex. She had absolutely no problem sending to the fucking owner of Kiwi Farms, Noel. That's revenge porn, first off. Second off, why are you sharing that shit knowing goddamn well that that was the whole reason that he didn't want to give you the fucking shit in the first place? And that he didn't want to record it in the first fucking place. You dumb bitch.
That if her accounts were not locked down super well, and if she had been hacked, then the videos could have been made public. Now, there's an implication she makes a few different times that I'm basically blackmailing her with these videos.
Somebody asked
This is her talking to the Kiwi Farms admins or whatever.
if you had any intention of getting any sort of like law enforcement involved, but I feel like you answered this where you just want to try to compel him to delete whatever he has on you, and that's like the the extent of your interest.
Yeah. And if he doesn't, I don't know. I'm kind of confused about what to do, but we'll see.
At no point anywhere did Rowan provide any proof of me threatening to release these videos of us having sex or threatening to send them anywhere. So she has no reason to believe that I would ever release them. The idea that I, a person who makes a living as a public figure, would publicly release videos of me fucking my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, make that make sense. Why the fuck, as a public figure, would you intentionally put out videos of you fucking your ex? Unless you're literally retarded and want to get canceled. I wouldn't even do that. I'm not that stupid. This is why I literally... Okay, and people make this comment about, oh, Tom has a fucking blackmail folder or whatever, because he had basically all the fucking screenshots and everything. So just in case this bitch decided to do some crazy shit, which you'll see later, she was planning on doing it. No, it's called an accountability folder to make sure that someone doesn't try to cancel you, especially when you know that they have an online fucking... what do you call it? An online presence and know how to go to other people to try to cancel you with false accusations. That's why when I was dating a certain person back in the day, me and them both agreed that anything that we sent to each other, we would screenshot so that later on, if something happened between us, that we both have proof that there was no foul play between the two of us, so that no one could try to say later that, you know, I did something wrong or they did something wrong. You know what I'm saying? It just makes sense.
To get back at her is so insane. Not only would that incur reputational harm beyond belief, but also serious legal consequences.
Yep. If he had exposed, or if he had kept the porn and then leaked it online, that's revenge porn, and he could have went to jail for a good long time. At least a couple of years.
The only person who has ever sent an image of us having sex to anyone is, ironically, Rowan. Days after I broke up with her, she, without my consent, sent the...
Mind you, they dated from, I think he said, I don't remember the date when they started dating, but I remember he said they broke up January 10th of this year. He broke up with her because he got basically tired of her crazy shit. And her whole retaliation to him breaking up with her was 4 days later going to Kiwi Farms and dropping all this shit on them to try to expose him, to basically make it harder for him to keep his career, 1, and 2, ever find another girl that would want to date him. Because she's one of those possessive psycho bitches. Where it's like, if I can't have you, I'm going to cancel you so you can't have anyone else.
Only image she has of us having sex to the owner of Kiwi Farms. Here, listen to him describe it.
That's revenge porn.
One other thing, I forgot about this, but you actually, Sacramento had sent me a picture that was like censored. Apparently, the only picture that he would send you is one where his face isn't clearly visible in it. But you can,
Yes.
I can tell the desk, like his computer is moved onto the table, but I can still see like the monster is like on the cozy that's like on the table.
My
like, in the
monster's
exact
second
same
about to
position.
drink.
So I can tell that's clearly his desk.
I guess I just find it ironic that someone who's accusing me of blackmailing her with her nudes literally sent a picture of us having sex to a man that she has never met. Now, Josh recounts seeing this image and talks about how hard it looks like I was grabbing Rowan on the mouth, essentially using it as evidence to support another claim she makes that I am too rough during sex, which I find very interesting because after I sent Rowan this photo, she texted me saying, "I like when you cover my mouth."
I like when you cover my mouth like that sneaky sneak.
Mouth like that. Again, she texted me asking me to send her the video.
Okay, bye-bye. I'm going to take my Joe Rogan calm pills. Yeah, whenever you're not locked and send the videos, I will fix me for about a week. Cold goon sesh. I hate it here.
And she says, yeah, whenever you're not locked in, send the videos. It will fix me for about a week. Goon sesh. This is clear evidence that she has no problem with these videos existing. To this day, she has provided zero proof that the videos were recorded non-consensually, or that I was blackmailing her with them, or that I had any intention of sending them to anyone. Reason being, I never did any of those things. In Rowan's interview, she claims that I never asked for consent to film these sex acts, and says that she wouldn't notice I was filming until 30 seconds to 1 minute into it.
I'm not sure of an exact date, but maybe like 2 or 3 months into our relationship, he would like he never asked
Which is
me.
crazy.
He
Yeah.
would just pull out his
swear to
phone
God.
and record, and
She's
wouldn't
the
notice
one who
until maybe
asked
30
for it,
seconds to a
though.
minute,
Make
or
it
a
make
minute into it.
sense.
Now, I obviously can't and would never show these videos to anyone, but in them, it's undeniable that she is staring directly into the camera from the moment the video starts. She never once questions why I'm filming or what I'm doing.
She literally was trying to be an OnlyFans girl. Like, let's be honest.
I had explicit permission. Ask yourself, how could she possibly have never consented to filming
If she
when
was staring
she's
right into the
literally
camera and
holding my
grabbing the
phone next to her
camera
face as she
while
sucks my dick?
sucking
In the interview,
dick.
she says that what really concerns her is that I wouldn't send her any of the sexual videos we took.
I had asked him multiple times if he could please send me
Her
the
guitar
videos, so
pulled
like
out. That's funny.
he's not the only one who has videos of me naked. And he
I love these motherfuckers like,
either
he's a
ignored
creep,
the question
serial
or
rapist.
was
You
just
don't
like,
even know the whole
no.
fucking
As I said
context. You're
earlier, I was
immediately
paranoid
jumping
to
that he's a
send these videos to
rapist.
anyone,
You're fucking
even
all
her,
idiots.
For fear of them leaking.
I
Weirdly,
love
in
fucking
messages
Kiwi
at the
Farms.
time,
Bunch of
she seems
big
to
ass
actually
fucking
get
virgins.
it, saying, I want to see them videos, goon time, before following up by saying that she actually
understand why you're
understands why I'm
scared.
scared to send them to her. Now we're going to fast forward to October 17th in our text, and Rowan says, do you ever go back and watch our videos? And I reply, yes, I do sometimes,
Okay, first off, nobody feels actually like this, but okay.
actually. Rowan responds that she's thinking about that right now, and then says, quote, need that big white cock. It's also kind
That big white cock.
of strange to me that at the time she referred to them as
He ain't beating the big white cock allegations no more.
our videos, but in the present, she's claiming she doesn't even want them to
Or as they call it,
exist. On
Black
November
Wolf
6th,
Company.
Rowan asked me why I never ask her for nudes. I say I have a bunch of videos already, and that's why. She does not express that she has a problem with me having the videos. She doesn't complain about it. She doesn't say they were taken without her consent. In fact, throughout the entire
These are the
relationship,
FaceTime
she was sending me nude
material
photos of
you-
herself unsolicited every single month. Why would you send nude photos of yourself to someone you think could use them against you?
Can confirm, I've had women do that shit to me constantly. Like, I'm just literally talking to them, and they send me an unsolicited photo and then nude, and I'm like, thanks, I guess, but this ain't gonna do shit for me. Thanks. I need actual videos or fucking porn, not whatever the fuck this is. Your body's nice, but that ain't doing shit for me. Can't go into that.
Rowan personally posted dozens of screenshots of our texts, and not a single one shows her bringing up any of the videos being non-consensual. Another interesting fact is that during our breakup, she texted me a pros and cons list.
Okay, we gotta read this shit. Pros and cons. Pros, sweet sometimes. Dates are nice. Tries to make it work. Funny. Pays for meals. Makes me feel secure. Muscles. Cons chopped in the face and thinks we are matched in looks. Cheated on ex, follows his friends around like a dog, seems depressed all the time, no surprises, takes hours to respond, so dry and vague, rarely compliments me, doesn't leave his house, online all the time, no hobbies other than gym or video games, talks about other women lustfully in front of me, follows Instagram models, only fangirls, even when I asked him to stop. I'm sorry, you were dating for 2 months. The fuck do you have the right to tell anybody to stop following Instagram models or only fangirls? Shut the fuck up. You ain't special. Oh, so dry and vague, rarely compliments me, doesn't leave his house, online all the time, blah, 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 blah. No romance, doesn't seem to want to support me at all in the future. Seems like he still feels some type of way towards his ex. Every time I bring up a valid concern, he says, I'm nice to you though, so stop complaining. Sent dick pics to a Belle Delphine copycat before. Sex is all about him. Ran through. Looks up to Sam Hyde unironically. That he likes hurting me during sex, even when I'm bleed. Okay, this bitch is crazy. Seems kind of self-obsessed. Doesn't ever talk about us, just him. Doesn't really seem to care about my goals at all. Everything is all about him. I do the bare minimum, therefore you're not allowed to feel upset. This is like a literal fucking red flag list, guys. Like, holy shit.
Which she apparently had written about me on January 4th of 2026.
This was January 4th. They broke up on January 10th.
And in the con section, she complains about a lot of things, but she doesn't mention non-consensual videos.
Yep, she did not mention non-consensual videos.
We can move on to Rowan's claim that I was sexually abusive towards her. In that same pros and cons list, Rowan wrote, says he likes hurting me during sex
even when I bleed.
This also reflects her public claims about me.
Meanwhile, she literally asked him to fuck her while she was on her period.
She did. On September 14th, 2025, Rowan sent me a text.
Laugh out loud, we mog. So true. I'm such a sick freak. I like it when it hurt and bleed after something wrong.
Text saying, quote, I'm such a freak. I like when it hurts and bleeds after something Wong. And one of
this bitch is such a thirsty whore. Like, I'm sorry. What the fuck?
Her public-facing posts about
this
me.
might be too personal with text about being hurt and bleeding after sex. I really don't have much evidence because he was so careful and told me all of this was normal. Yeah, okay, bitch. Okay, bitch. Why you lying, bro?
She posts an interaction which reads as follows. She says, quote, like
we don't do it 3 times in one day. Crying emojis. Or do it so hard I hurt and bleed. I'm sorry. I have never had sex with a female where they bled afterwards. How the fuck? Hard does this bitch like it? I'm rough, but holy shit, I ain't never been that fucking rough. Holy fuck, this bitch is crazy. Well, if you don't want to have as much sex, we don't gotta. We can do other things. Okay, I like doing other things too.
We don't need to do it 3
and
times.
then 5 minutes later, tells him
so
to fucking suck his dick.
And I said, well, if you don't want to have as much sex, we don't gotta. We can do other things. And she says, okay, I like doing other things too. The way this screenshot is cropped, it comes across like I'm some, like super
like
callous
he just fucking
freak
just abuses the shit out of her
jackhammering
type shit.
vagina
It's
like Steve
fucking
mining diamonds.
women
But
are
the full
fucking
uncropped
grimy,
screenshot,
man.
Her immediate response to me after that.
Look, here we go. Here's the thing. We can do other things. Okay, I like doing other things too. For the record, you are just as lustful in this regard as I am. I am not alone. I'm a freak, she says. I'm a freak, she says. The big white cock addiction is taking hold, it seems. But also, I want it to still be special in the future when we are more serious. I know it has. But yeah, I consider sex with you special. I don't consider it fleeting or silly. I do too. I always miss it. I like kissing you just as much. I do too. I say this, and then as soon as I see you, I'm gonna be freaky again. Shake my head. I can't resist. Are you just waiting in the airport? This is just...
That is,
so thirsty.
I'm a freak. I say this.
I'm a freak.
As soon as I see you, I'm going to be freaky again. I can't resist. In the interview, she elaborates on this even more.
I don't understand, bro. I don't understand. Why are you so freaky?
Okay, and you would bleed the
Yes.
same? And you didn't stop?
Yeah, I would bleed almost every time.
This is just blatantly untrue as well, and it's
How
easy
do
to
you
see by going
bleed
through our
every
text
time?
messages.
If you're
August
bleeding
17th,
every time, there's
2025,
something
the
wrong
day
with your
after my
vagina.
birthday,
I'm sorry to
Rowan
say.
and I were planning to go to mass, and she wanted to have sex with me. So
Hey, here you go. Here you go. Tom, I started my period. That sucks. I'm 40
she
minutes. I'm
texted
40
me
away.
saying, Tom, I started my period. I was driving, so I couldn't say much, but I replied by saying, that sucks. I'm 40 minutes away. She follows up by asking,
okay, do you mind getting your sword bloody? I'll be okay, lol. Okay, what do you mean by that? I'm driving. Shut up. No, I don't mind.
me if I mind getting my sword bloody, and I say I'll be okay.
Let me tell you
So if it
something,
wasn't already
guys.
clear,
Don't get your sword bloody. Don't do it. Just don't do it. It's one, it's disgusting. Two, that it smells horrible. Three, you can actually give yourself a fucking STDs and STIs by having sex with a female in their period. Yeah, don't do that shit. It's not good for your body. If you do it, at least wear a condom.
she's asking me if I'm okay with getting blood on my dick. Why would this be something she's even asking if every time we have sex I'm making
You're
her
bitching
bleed?
about
Keep
him,
in
you
mind,
were
this is
making you
months
bleed.
into
Yeah,
us going
exactly.
out and
Makes
being
no fucking
sexually
sense.
active, and she's still worried that the idea of bleeding during sex would gross me out. Now, as soon as she began posting about me, people were naturally perplexed by her claim that she was bleeding from sex every single time. They asked
I
if she
still
had some
don't
kind of
understand that.
medical
I've
problem,
never met a woman
and
who
she
just
says,
said
"I
bled
have
during
no
sex every fucking time. Like, there's got to be something wrong with your vagina, or you're too tight, or he's just too big, or there's too much friction and you guys need to either use lube or fucking condoms. Like, hello? How the fuck are you bleeding every single time? It makes no fucking sense. Was it due to him being either uncaring or aggressive during sex, or was there a health issue you had? I have no health issue that I know of. Never bled during sex before. It was the aggression just gave into it after a while and told him I liked it, but I bled almost every single time.
health
Okay,
issue that I know
watch,
of, never bled
watch,
during sex
just
before.
watch.
It was the aggression.
Watch how
Just gave
fucking
into it
fake
after a
she
while
is,
and told
bro.
him I liked it, but I bled after almost every single time. I feel like most of this statement has already been dispelled, but even the smallest detail of no medical condition that I know of is also false. On September 24th of 2025,
I'm
Rowan
taking my
texted me saying that she's
Nexplanon
going to
out.
switch from her current birth control, Nexplanon, to the pill
At 7,
because she
yeah.
has month-long periods that cause her to bleed. So, regardless of sex, Rowan admittedly bleeds for an entire month at a time. One of Rowan's main criticisms is that I'm too rough. In fact, she describes our sexual interactions as intense, violent aggression every single time.
I genuinely did think that he would maybe
okay.
change and stop being so aggressive, because he told me before that he would like kind of chill out, but he never did
Yeah.
chill out, and it kept being the same.
I just said, like, 7 o'clock. When the fuck did I mute my mic? Okay.
Very intense,
You guys have been able to hear me this
violent
whole time,
aggression
right?
every single time.
She also alleges that I hit, choked, and beat her without asking, essentially painting me as
Hit,
an
choked,
abusive
and beat her
partner.
without
Unfortunately,
asking.
I
Sure.
did still stay with him, and I know a lot of people seem to have a lot of questions about that, and honestly, you were completely correct to question my judgment as to why I stayed with him, even though he was, hitting and choking and beating me.
There's this idea she's trying to paint that in the
I love
relationship,
how she's
I
literally
was
saying that
constantly
he's
pushing this
beating her
rough,
up and
violative
shit.
sex onto her, and even though she didn't like it
That's
and was being
crazy.
abused,
Bitch is
she
psycho,
stayed with
bro.
me. I've seen some people question her saying things like, well, if you hated it, why didn't you just leave? But realistically, sometimes people do.
Yeah, and keep in mind, you lived further away from each other, so it's not like you were, like, forced to be with him constantly. You didn't live together. So if you were supposedly getting beaten and shit, you could have just not went back to his house.
Do stay with abusive partners, and I don't want to invalidate their stories through my
And if you do, then you're just stupid.
my response. The real reason that she didn't leave is because she loved having sex with me, and throughout our entire relationship was constantly begging me to validate her fantasies.
We need to, like, literally make a fucking thirst clip of this bitch.
In this first screenshot here, she expresses that she is a real freak and says that she wants me to kidnap her, even saying, I want to be tied up, taken to the
Okay.
woods and pounded. So maybe there's something wrong with me. I respond by saying that we should not have sex in the woods, and she says, you nervous? Right here in this next one, Rowan says, I yearn to be manhandled and led across a dark room.
It's just crazy,
That's why
bro.
I like you. I reply saying, you are like a dungeon person. And she says, you are big like a caveman and I feel small next to you. In fact, anytime I wanted to have more loving, slow, I guess, sensual intercourse with Rowan in the bedroom. She actually had a problem with that. I remember one specific instance where I was being more slow and sensual, and I remember her whispering in my ear saying, "I want you to pound me." And that's
I want you to pound me. I can't. No words.
probably why on June 5th, 2025, she texted me saying, "I need to get face fucked for an hour." And I replied by saying,
Bruh. 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 I cannot.
"Damn, exams suck." On June 7th, she texts me and says, "I'm excited to
I'm
get fucked
fucking
borderline
dying.
domestic violently." At one point in the interview, she states
Wait,
that
hold
one
on,
time
what
I
did
would
you
pound
say?
me. And that's probably why on
Sorry, I
June
had to go
5th,
back for a second.
2025, she
So I
texted
apparently
me
missed this
saying,
part.
"I need to get face fucked for an hour." And I replied by saying, "Damn, exams suck." On June 7th, she texts me and says, I'm excited
to get fucked borderline domestic violently. Who the fuck says this shit?
to get fucked borderline domestic violently. At one point in the interview, she states that one
Oh
time
my
I
god,
was angry
this
at my
is
ex-girlfriend,
BPD at its
and
finest,
the next
guys.
time we had
Like,
sex, I was
if a girl
particularly
talks to you like
aggressive.
this
This
ever,
is a very
run.
strange thing to accuse me of, given
Just
that on
fucking
October
run.
13th, Rowan says verbatim, "Sometimes
Fact, sometimes I want to fight with you just to be more angry when you fuck me. Something wrong. No more of that, though. Oh my
I want
god.
to fight you just so you be more angry
This
when
bitch
you
is
fuck
psycho.
me." She clarifies, saying, "I do like that, though, even without the fighting." So at every opportunity, this girl is
This
publicly
is
saying, "Oh my god, look at all this horrible
psychotic.
shit he did to me." And then she's texting me that she wants me to kidnap her, tie her up, and pound her in the woods. And if anyone is
Okay, Bill Delphine.
putting up any resistance to that, it's me. She once again lies about weird little things in the interview. Like she says that
We're
I was
getting
her
to the
second
rape time
boyfriend.
soon. Give it
He
a
was
minute.
my, I guess my
Yeah, she lied about
second
stupid
boyfriend.
shit too.
And when I heard this, I was very confused because she told me that I was her third. In my opinion, she said this to make herself seem less sexually
Oh,
experienced.
don't
than
let's not
she
forget
really
the
is,
fact that she
to
knew
make the
who
case
he
stronger
was
that I was
and
taking
literally
advantage of her. Now, in
screenshotted
this
his
next post, she
fucking
writes,
Tinder
"Again,
profile
I'm not alleging anything illegal,
so that she
just
could
that he would hit and
fucking
choke because he was a super goon."
rag all her
normalize it
friends
in
she was
my
going
head,
on a
but
date
it's
with him.
definitely not okay to do that. So for information on how I supposedly
Edgy had also
normalize
commented on
behavior,
his
let's go back to the beginning of our relationship
fucking
and see what our
YouTube like
conversations about
7
sex
months
were
before
like.
they
On
actually
Wednesday, May
met in real
14th,
life.
after only hanging out with Rowan once,
After they
she
met on
texted
Tinder.
me saying she's excited
She
to
knew
hang
who he
out with me
was.
again,
She
and
was,
she
like,
already knows
fetching-
my
she
penis
was
is
literally trying to
massive,
get with him.
without me saying anything sexual to her at this point. So as you might suspect, we did have intercourse on our second date, and after this first sexual encounter, Rowan texts me
I
saying,
mean, second date usually
quote,
the
"Rape thing is
decent
so
one.
hot. I never did that."
Okay, this is what pisses me off. Women say this shit, and somehow they don't get a fucking like. I don't know, man. This is horrible. Racing is so hot. I never did that before. You should tie me up next time. Consensual sex is good. You know what I mean by that. I don't know what to call it. What do you mean you don't know what to call it? It's called rough sex. That's all it is, dumbass.
Before, you
What
should
the
tie me
fuck
up
do you
next
mean,
time.
lady?
My response to this is
called
consensual
BDSM.
sex is good. And she says, "You know what I meant by that. I don't know what to call it." So from the very first interaction we have,
fucking
she calls our sex rape
off
for
the
some
hinges,
reason,
bro.
saying how hot it is, to which I clarify that it was consensual, and she says, "I know what you mean." And for the record,
I know
never
what you
indulged
mean,
in her
but I'm gonna
fantasy
keep calling
to
you
be
rape
tied
time.
up. It's just not something I was interested in any way. And we also never did anything in the woods, in case you're curious about that. To hammer
Damn,
this point
we
home,
should've.
let's go
Would've been
over some
hot.
more texts where Rowan
Anyways.
talks about sex. On Friday, May 16th, she texts me asking when I'm free and says that she needs my, quote, big dick. And I
Big
say, don't say
Don't say
and she says, it is, and I need it. On May 18th, Rowan says she's not used to being with someone with as big of a dick as mine. She says that it hurt her, but she wants to do it again, and she won't be a pussy about it. Some of her
It's
public
just humble
claims about
bragging
me are
at this
more
point, I
desperate
swear to
and
God.
weird than others. Like she complains that I didn't eat her out.
Like, he never once ate me out, but he would demand that I would constantly suck his dick. And, like,
Honey, that's not how that went, but okay.
yeah.
But here is a text message of me directly telling her, "Look, I'm a selfish."
And what is it on your I don't know if you're an eater though. Not gonna lie, I'm not. I'm a selfish lover. Oh, well, it's okay. Sorry. It's okay. Looks like a dick more than getting eaten out. I'm a real freak.
Lover.
Bitch,
And
what?
She says, "It's okay. I like sucking dick more than getting eaten out. I'm a real freak." Despite her acting like I am a like sexual degenerate, repeatedly doing sex acts she doesn't
crazy,
enjoy.
man.
Here she is saying, "You match my freak, kind of."
You match my freak, kind of. And then she sends him an illicit picture.
Not "you're too freaky" or "we've been too freaky." She says that I match her freak. Here in this next one, she says, "I'm getting on my knees as soon as I see you, by the way, freak mode." In this next one, I give a little bit of input.
Why
I
do
tell
these
her
girls
I'm
want to
thinking
suck him
about
off so
her
bad? Like,
pussy.
do you not know anything else in your life?
And she responds to me saying, "You gonna
Oh,
tear
you're
it
good
up
for
or
sucking
what?"
dick?
Now, my question for you in the audience would be, do people who are into slow, romantic, candlelit sex describe intercourse as their pussy getting torn up? I would say probably not. Here in this next one, she says she's
I
going to
don't
leave
know
mass
about
early on
that.
Sunday to go
I've
get some
met a lot
dick.
of people
And keep in mind,
online.
I don't want to
They
reveal
probably
any
say
of this
that.
information. Okay, I don't want to be saying this. I don't want to be here right now.
I don't want
I
to
would
be
never
here either.
intend on
Actually, I
sexually
do,
shaming
because
an
it's just
ex-partner,
hilarious.
but she's gone out of her way to not only shame me, but also to lie in an effort to paint me as some gooner, freak, borderline rapist. So let's keep going. Here,
To be fair, he is a gooner. And he has merch that says stop gooning. So he's a little bit of a hypocrite for that. But at least he fucked. And not just busted a nut.
Here, Rowan makes a post saying that I am a
Literally,
Patrick
Patrick
Bateman
Bateman
because
gooner.
I flexed in the mirror after we had sex. But the strange part about this is that I have a text of her saying, quote, "I keep thinking about how hot it was watching myself take your big dick in the mirror. Gooner as fuck, sorry." Reading through what she says about me
That's
publicly,
fucking hilarious.
it's like every accusation she makes towards me is actually some kind of confession to her
This
own
is just
behavior.
crazy.
On June 25th, she texts me wondering if she can give me head after getting her wisdom teeth taken out. She obviously wouldn't be able to do that because it causes your face to swell up like a blimp. And she responds with,
She wanted to blow him off after she got her wisdom teeth pulled. First off, you can't even be doing a sucking motion after your wisdom teeth get pulled because it's a fucking. I don't think I need to explain to you what happens when you get your wisdom teeth pulled and that you can't drink from a straw for like a month. So why the fuck would we put someone's dick in your mouth?
"No, I gotta do it as much as possible before." Here, Rowan's asking me, "Am I the tightest, most perfect girl you ever fucked?" On July 2nd,
I
she
know
says,
I am,
miss that big dick
parentheses.
so
This bitch
much,
is
I'm
psycho,
under
man.
spells." On July 5th, I bring up us wearing condoms, and Rowan says, "Ew, no," and then tells
Ew, no. Well, I guess they're pulling out. I like cream pies, though, is the thing with the birth control. Real free. I kind of want to check out. Just mentally check out right now. Whatever. Because honestly, this is just like. This is giving off my ex vibes, and it's just. Ugh.
me that she
I'm
wants
getting
me
the
to
ick,
cream
guys.
pie her,
I'm getting the
and
fucking
she's a real
ick.
freak. After I say happy birthday, sweetie, for her 21st, she says that all she wants
Thank
for her
you.
birthday
Like, I
is my
like when
big
you say
white
this.
cock. In this next one, she texts
Oh
me
my
saying, "I
God.
miss feeling like I'm going to break in half, not gonna lie." In this next one, she says,
Oh
"I
my
like when you make me
God.
choke on it and call me a good girl." On July 23rd, she says, "Can I come over and suck on it Friday night?" Which I don't accept.
Oh
I
my
tell her that I'm busy.
God.
She then says, "I have the big white cock addiction." Interestingly enough, in this next one, she's asking me if I can
Bro, this is literally all in like a week span. This girl is thirsty as fuck. Do you think you can fuck me? What?
have sex with her while holding her in the air, essentially, and tells me that I should try to do it. Once again, a pretty bizarre thing to ask someone to do who allegedly has been abusing you for 3 months by now with overly rough sex. On July 21st, she starts off by texting me, "I hate gooner men," and then not even 1 minute later, she says, "I need that big white cock." On August 23rd,
I hate gooner man becomes the massive most fucking gooner woman you've ever seen in your life. Crazy.
she says, "Whenever I wake up without my morning Tom face fuck, I am sad." On September 2nd, she expresses that she wished she lived closer to me, but if she did, it would be an issue because she would want to come suck my dick all the time. On September 17th, she sends me an Instagram reel of someone praying the rosary. I don't respond, and she follows up by saying, "I miss that dick so much." Here in this next photo, she sends me a picture of her in lingerie with the caption, when it's rape time. And after she said that, all I did was respond with
Who
a photo
says
of the
that
movie
shit?
Just Friends. On Thursday, September 25th at 7:30 a.m., Rowan says, "I hope you come. I got something special for our rape times." I say, change that to consensual sexual encounters, and she says, "I know." She expands on this particular
Then
message
why don't you
and
call
says,
it
"Are
that?"
you mad at me? I know it's consensual. So even as we're approaching over 4 months
You
of
don't
being
act like
together,
it.
she's still telling me that our sex is consensual and that she likes it. Now that I've gone through a lot of our messages, I think it's pertinent that we get into the month of October. This is the month that Rowan has publicly claimed that there was one specific incident that occurred during which she asked me to stop having sex with her and I did not. To be perfectly clear, this never happened. But just to have some fun, we can go through our text day by day in this month to see which day this horrific incident could have possibly occurred. On October 2nd, she texted me saying, "You are perfect." On October 3rd and 4th, we hung out. She asked me if I got home okay, and she says that I am her formal date in her heart. She then says that she hates when anyone comments on her body, even in a positive way, and I tell her that she...
Oh yeah, she also accused him of basically encouraging her to be fucking anorexic, which yeah, didn't happen.
should eat slop and go for a walk and not worry about it, and that she is beautiful. On October 8th, she continues being sexual.
Oh, and by the way, can we talk about the fact that she sent a fucking quad amputee photo to him? What the fuck is this? Who does this? Why? That is like the sickest fucking thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. What is wrong with this bitch? If I don't have violent sex very soon, I'm this anime girl on the respirator. Really? With no arms and no legs. Okay, buddy. Oh my god. I'm glad you didn't see the picture.
Complimenting my arm. She then resends me a meme that says, me if
I don't have violent sex very soon. What the fuck?
If I do not have violent sex very soon. On October 8th, she also says, I miss
What
my
is
handsome
wrong
husband.
with this
Here, I tell
bitch?
her I landed in Texas. She says, I miss sucking on it. She then texts me saying,
my
you got to start putting
God.
rape time in your reminders. On October 9th, she says that she wants to hang out. I say I arrived. On
She really likes the word rape time, apparently.
October 10th, she says, let me know when you get back safe. I always have such a fun time with you. On October 14th, she says she wishes she was waking up to me in the morning. And she then expresses sadness that I'm not moving closer to the city where she's from to live near her. She then states that her life has improved since meeting me because previously she was partying and going out.
Kid
And
rape
now she spends
time.
time
I
with me.
can't,
On October
bro. I don't
15th,
know
she
why
says,
that's even
I
a
started
thing.
my period. I wish I could come suck on it. And that evening, she says, I would kill my...
Yo, what is it with girls and fucking being on their period, meaning they have to go suck your dick? Like, no, you could just not do that, dude. You could just, like, I don't know, deal with your period. We don't want to deal with that.
myself if I had to talk to any other man but you. I say, that's true, I'm a nice guy, and she says, yeah, I'm the bad guy. On October 17th, we've already read this, but this is once again where she says, do you ever go back and watch our videos? And I say, yeah, I do sometimes actually. And she responds to me that she's thinking about that right now and says, quote, need that big white cock. In the mirror, you deadass look like the Hulk compared to me. Now, one thing to note here is that at no point does she express that the videos were taken without her consent. Once again, I just want to have that hammered down
So
here.
funny.
On October
It's so
19th,
cringe
she
at the
texts me
same
saying
time.
she needs my milk right now. She then
I need your milk right now type shit. Husband. I will see my perfect Jack boyfriend in a few days. Oh my
says, I
God.
miss my perfect jacked boyfriend, and that night she sends me nudes. At 10 p.m., she sends
Oh,
me
of
a
course she
photo
did.
of a guy with a clock in his hand and
The
says,
fucking Fortnite meme. I need that dick.
I need that dick. October 21st, I sent her a bicep photo. She responds saying, you look good, Tom. I can't wait to suck your dick. She says, I love you. You're a great boyfriend. She then says, you never officially asked me to be your girlfriend, to which I say that we did. On October 23rd, there's proof we hung out that day. She then says, text me when you get home safe, and I say, I made it. She also texted me saying, I love when my bed smells like your musk. On October 24th, she says, good night.
bitch
You're the
is
best
crazy,
boyfriend
bro.
ever. October 25th, she sends me a photo of herself in a deer outfit and says, meow, I miss Tom's big white dick. That night, she says, I'm
Yo, the fucking amount of time she said how much he misses his dick is crazy. The thirst. Somebody needs to quench this bitch's thirst for real.
gonna send you ass pics tomorrow.
Somebody get her an ocean because she thirsty as fuck. She gonna drink it all.
October 26th, we've read this one before, but here she says, next time during our epic rape time, you can tie me up. I say, you mean consensual sex, and she follows it up by saying, you know what I mean, Tom, rough sex. Once again, these are really
Yeah, he literally texted her back and said, "Do not text me rape time."
weird messages to be sending to someone that you now claim is sexually abusing you on a weekly basis. Now,
Yeah,
that
that's a
evening,
little
the
weird,
evening
buddy.
of October 26th, we can see that I hang out at Rowan's house and I sleep over. Then there's a text that shows that I'm leaving and mentioned that I took my friend to the hospital. On October 27th, she says that she hopes I'm doing well. She
And
loves
he's
me
without
so
my
much.
hot
October
shed.
30th, she says that we'll be married in 2 years. October 31st at 12:30 in the morning,
I
she
had a
texts me and
nightmare you
says,
broke up
I
with
had a
me."
nightmare you broke up with me. Oh my God. She then says that I should cut a hole in my Batman suit for my dick. On October 31st in the
Are you serious, bitch? Oh my god.
afternoon, she says, "Oh Tom, I yearn for the big white cock." On November 1st, at
Yearn
1:20
for the
a.m., she
big
says,
white
"Up?
cock."
No good night. I love you. Yeah, it's fucking over. I tell her that I'm falling asleep, and she says, "You was madly in love with her and not me. I'm gonna kill myself." I tell her good night.
I'm not speaking that good night. It's crazy. You was madly in love with her and not me. I'm gonna kill myself. Don't say anything like that ever again. This bitch is
See you
fucking
tomorrow,
crazy,
and I then say,
bro.
"Do not say anything like that ever again." Now, for a little more context, on
Like,
this
she was
specific
literally losing
message
her
and what
shit
she's
for
talking
no
about
reason
here,
whatsoever.
during our entire relationship, she was extremely insecure about the fact that before I was with her, I had lived with a girl, and she wanted me to basically show more commitment in the relationship than I was willing to show, as far as like moving physically closer to her. And at a few points, she suggested that we move in together, and I said, you know, it's just too.
He's like one fucking second away from like licking his nose, I swear.
Soon, we're not really ready for that. I don't think that makes sense after dating for just a few months to move in together. So that's the context.
Yeah, they dated for 7 months. There's no way you fucking shouldn't be moving in together. Like, the fuck? At least a year, maybe 2 years. Then you move in together.
Of this, she would constantly bring up shit and compare herself to my ex or ex-sexual partners in general, but
And a lot of girls seem to do that a lot, and I don't understand why you do it a lot. Stop comparing yourselves to other people's ex-partners, because it's not going to make them more attracted to you. It's just going to make them want to leave you.
my ex-girlfriend, and I was like, don't say stuff like that. Like, I'm dating.
Because it literally because us guys don't think about the past like that. We think about the future. We like to look ahead, not think about every fucking thing from the past.
You right now. Stop worrying about this. So later on in the night, she texts me saying, "Mass is needed. I am such a sweet girl and have love in my heart for you. I know this." And this carries into the morning where she says, "Hi, my sweet love." The next day around noon, she says, "Sorry for being kind of bitchy. Let me know when you're on your way." I say that I have arrived. We take a photo in our Halloween outfits. And on November 2nd, I say that I made it home. And she says that she hopes that I have a good day. So we've now made it through the entire month of October. And there's no indication of any kind of abuse, any kind of mistreatment, or even really anything negative. But
well, there you have it.
almost every single day, she says something about how she loves me, how I'm perfect, how everything is good, and she keeps sending me sexual stuff the entire time without me even asking. At the risk of belaboring the point, I do want to go through a few more messages just for the hell of it, just so I can confidently show that she was extremely sexual the entire time and never expressed any reservations about the sex we were having. On Wednesday, November 5th, out of nowhere, she texts me saying, "I'm trying to make you nut." I just don't respond. On December 12th, she sends me nudes.
Yeah, after you do this shit for so fucking long, I honestly would just be like, yo, I'm not even going to bother responding to you anymore. You're just being really obnoxious.
Again, kind of a weird
like
thing
she's
to send
too
to
obsessed
someone
with
who
the cock
apparently
at
has
this point.
sexual blackmail on you again, is it not? On December 24th, she says that I am a sweetie pie. She's grateful for me. She wants to make me nut again, in her words, and she hopes we're married for a long time. On January 2nd, she sends me a naked photo of herself again,
of course she
unprompted. And the morning of January 8th, Rowan texts me saying that before she comes to visit me, she needs to know that my dick is working. Less than 36 hours later, I broke up with her. So as you can see, the text don't lie. Rowan was
January 8th, and
more
January 10th, he
sexual
broke
one
up
in
with
the
her, and then
relationship.
January
I
14th,
produced
she came
evidence
out
of
with
this
all this
nearly
bullshit.
every single week, and she didn't produce any because there isn't any. But apart from the idea that I filmed her without her consent, and apart from the idea that I was a sexually abusive partner, she actually made some other claims as well. So another
here we
thing she made is
go.
that
Here
I
comes the
encouraged her
other
eating
claims.
disorder.
Yeah, I told him very
That's
early
null,
on,
by the
like, hey,
way.
like,
Doofy
I've
looking
struggled with
motherfucker.
eating issues in
Definitely
the
looks like a
past,
virgin.
and I'm kind of still trying to gain some weight and make sure everything's okay. And he would tell me, oh, I love how skinny you are. I like how small you are, you know, like, I love how your body
Meanwhile,
is, like,
we've seen
skinny, and,
proof
like,
that he
just say
literally
all
told
this
her to go
stuff that was
eat
incredibly
something and
hard to
fucking
hear.
help her gain
This is
weight.
also a pretty serious claim, and if true, would undoubtedly make me a pretty fucked up guy. But it's just not true. Here, I directly discourage her eating disorder, even giving her advice.
I need to gain weight because my doctor said I'm underweight again, and it kind of sucks. I just don't know how to go about it because I've been underweight my entire life. Probably just eating a lot of food and feeling fuller than you want to. But that's the game. Yeah, it sucks because I want to look like a Barbie, but it's not healthy to starve, Max. True, it's not very bad for you, so don't. If you eat well and exercise, you'll be toned anyway. It won't really matter that you put on some weight. Yeah, you're right. You're very skinny right now, so you'll have very good progress right away if you work out. I miss that time. Yeah, I know I should start lifting or whatever. I just like to run and stuff. Also, I am sorry I started tweaking when we blank.
On gaining weight, and I say starving yourself is very bad for you. In this next
Yeah,
screenshot, she
starving
says she
yourself
used to
is
be
bad
thick,
for you,
but she
chat. Don't do that.
self-nuked. I say you look the same more or less. I guess you lost some weight, but I think both are attractive. In this next one, she says that she feels skinny fat. I say I don't agree, and I say that working out is good. In this next one, she sends me an
Oh, and then she sends this, which is apparently a fucking nod to anorexia, and he said, that's sickening.
image that says nothing tastes as good as skinny feels, and I say that's a sickening image. Now, for those who don't know, this is like it's like a pro anorexia slogan, I guess you would call it. Here in this next screenshot,
Yeah.
she asked me if I'd still like her if she gained weight, and I say yes. Here in this next one, I tell her explicitly she should eat more food and drink protein shakes to gain weight. And I
Bitch,
also
if you're
tell her that
104
gaining weight
pounds,
would
how
be
the
healthy
fuck
for
are you
her,
still
as well as
alive?
saying,
Like,
I just want
honestly.
you to be healthy. Here in this next one, I
Because
tell her
holy
that I
shit,
find her
that's
sexy how
skinny.
she is, but that it could be healthy for her to gain 5 to 10 pounds. So this is now 7 instances
massively
of me
insecure.
actively discouraging her eating disorder, despite her lying and saying that I was egging it on. Now, one of the other allegations that Rowan has levied towards me is that I'm into age play. She's not alleging that I did it with her. She's
Yeah.
alleging that I did it with another girl.
Here's the
named
kicker
Ellie,
with this
who I
bitch,
briefly
though.
talked to 2 years ago. Now, there's no proof whatsoever that I did anything close to age play, but I did text her about these allegations, and she clearly states that I've never done age play. An ex-girlfriend of mine named Kai, who I dated for 3 years, also publicly posted on Twitter saying that I never abused her and that we never did anything related to age play. So this brings the
Oh,
total
that's
counter
crazy.
up to 5 people.
5
Rowan,
people
Katie,
have
Ellie,
all
Kai,
confirmed
and
that he
another
never did
random
age
girl
play
I
and he never
banged a year
abused
ago
them.
named Maddie, who for some reason came out in the midst of all of this to post pictures of herself in my house. And all of these people say that I
Weirdo.
never was into this fetish.
She had
with them.
nothing to do with the
closest
situation.
thing
Just
I've
post
ever
pictures of her in
engaged
his
when it
house.
comes to age play is that
Make it make sense.
sometimes girls do call me daddy during sex. It's a little
I gotta say, at least he owned up to it.
embarrassing given that I am me.
And that's not age play. That's just fucking something girls say to guys and guys say to girls, mommy or whatever. Like, it's not age play. It's just it's just a pet name.
except that it's something people are going to see as a little bit strange.
And a lot of girls do it, believe it or not. So, and a lot of guys like it too. So, yeah, we ain't judging people based off of them getting called daddy in bedroom.
All I can really do at this point is accept that it's something that I've done. And I think that Rowan should accept it about herself, too, given that she also called me daddy during sex and over text repeatedly. In the same vein as this accusation, Rowan stated, "One more thing to add I thought was odd. Never really expressed any interest in Hello Kitty or that type of e-girl stuff, but I had like one Hello Kitty figure in my car. As a gift, Tom bought me Hello Kitty pajamas and a bunch of Hello Kitty stuff." So Rowan essentially wants you to believe that I'm
Here's the
pushing
kicker.
Hello Kitty
She
onto
actually
her
does have a lot
as
of
if I
Hello
have
Kitty
some kind
shit.
of weird fascination with it. But the truth is that I am a 23-year-old man, and I don't give a fuck about Hello Kitty. Okay.
Neither do I.
The only reason I bought her anything Hello Kitty themed at all.
I bought my ex Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Does that mean I'm into Hello Kitty? No, just bought her a fucking game so she could play it.
Which was once, by the way, was because she frequently expressed interest in it. Here she is sending me a photo with a
Oh, look, Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty figurine next to her printer. Here she is sending me
Oh, look, Hello Kitty and Sanrio and a whole bunch of other shit. And Powerpuff Girls and Yoshi and Cartman and Kyle and Ghostface and a bunny.
photo with a hand-drawn and colored Hello Kitty image on her wall. Yeah, she made these herself. Here, in
Yeah.
regards to her decorating my
Oh, and look at that. What does that say? Lolita. Isn't that a movie about a guy who basically fucking manipulates a 14-year-old girl into being his sex slave? Oh, wait. I think that's pedophilia, guys.
room,
Who's into age play here?
says, no Hello Kitty with a frowny face, and I say, correct. And something interesting about these texts is that she shows that she has a poster of the movie Lolita on her wall. I wonder what the movie Lolita could
Yeah,
possibly
I
be
wonder.
about. This film is about a middle-aged professor who is sexually attracted to adolescent girls he calls nymphettes. He rents a room in the house of a young widow to get closer to her 14-year-old daughter, Dolores Hayes Lowe.
By the way, this is where Lolly comes from, just so you know.
Whom he calls Lolita. Obsessed with the girl, he eventually gains control over her after he takes her cross-country with him. Rowan even says that I should watch this
pedophilia
movie, to which I reply that I feel like it's a movie
Hell
adult men
the fuck
aren't
no.
supposed to see. In this next screenshot, Rowan...
That and Cuties. Don't ever watch Cuties. If you're an adult male, do not watch Cuties. You're a pedophile if you do.
asks me, if I start dressing like a weird Hello Kitty e-girl, would you still fuck with me? And I replied, no, I don't want you to do that. I find it kind of repulsive. Here, Rowan is texting me upset that she has to take down all of the Hello Kitties from her dorm room. And this next one is probably the strangest reference to Hello Kitty.
You really
out
said
of
the
all
world
of
is
them.
healing. I
Here,
love
she's
it.
sending me a video that says, get you a man that takes you to the Hello Kitty hotel. And under
Oh
it, she
my
writes,
God.
imagine the rape here. And I say, I will
Oh
not imagine.
my
Now,
God.
with some of the more
I won't
insane
imagine.
projections
Good.
and
Good boy.
lies out of the way, I'd like to get into some strange details that Rowan also decided to lie about for whatever reason she may have. One thing that a lot of people pointed out that's strange is that Rowan had taken a photo of us matching on Tinder before we met in person.
Yeah, I took a picture.
That's fucking weird. Why would you take a picture of you matching with him on Tinder? Like,
The match because
unless you had ulterior fucking motives.
Something weird about this guy. Like I didn't know if he was famous or whatever, and also
See, I didn't know if he was famous, but she had already knew he was famous because she, spoiler alert, she had literally commented on one of his YouTube videos before.
I did that to other people as well on Tinder.
And by before, I mean before they met on Tinder.
It's like everybody you matched with to like.
So she knew who
gossip
he
with,
was
like,
and admitted to it when they first went on their first date.
Couple of them, but yeah, he seemed like kind of weird. So I took pictures of our match.
She's also stated repeatedly that she's not a very online person.
Not super into internet stuff, but then she says that she used to be a micro celebrity.
Rowan had sent me a message on my YouTube connected Instagram all the way back on February 21st of 2024, 15 months before
right
matching me
there
on Tinder, where she
on
said, "We have to
Instagram.
do a video on this crazy guy on Twitter who only has like 3,000 followers, but this man is a menace." I even confronted her about this when we first hung out, because I found it very strange that she lied to my face when she first met me and said she didn't know who I was. I said, hey, I looked at our messages on Instagram and saw you DM me over a year ago. Rowan said, oops, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't want to tell you, but I watched one of your vids a while ago and thought you were cute, but I thought it would be awkward. I responded, that's okay. I was just surprised. She replied, I know I probably look crazy. I said,
Yes, you fucking do. Actually, no, you look fucking insane, homie.
I mean, a little bit. It's okay. I just wish you told me, that's all. She answered, I didn't want to because I thought it would be weird. I'm sorry. Kind of lied about some stuff. I was like a niche internet micro celebrity on Twitter for a little bit too. I'm chronically online and didn't want to admit it, lol. I've gotten better about it. Once again, this is just another detail that it doesn't even make sense to publicly lie about, but it's just one of those things that makes me question her intentions throughout the entire relationship looking back. Publicly, she's also misrepresented the end of our relationship. In the interview, it stated that our breakup took place in December and that after that she realized how bad it was and she felt the need to contact Katie, who we're gonna get into later. This is blatantly untrue. We broke up on January 10th of this year, 2026, and she began posting about me on January 14th, literally days later. She says the breakup was kind of mutual, an idea that is just bitterly ironic because that's not the case. Immediately after I told Rowan that I wanted to break up with her, she began threatening to post about me online and even began attempting to blackmail me into having sex with her again.
I don't know what you want me to say to you.
All right, this is what I was talking about. Well, listen, and you'll understand.
I just want to move on from our relationship and have you go be in your corner. You can meet other guys, and it'll be fine.
This is the most damning evidence.
I'll go meet other girls. We'll just break. We'll break up.
No, you won't, because I'm gonna make it hard for you to ever be in a relationship.
Why?
Because you don't deserve one.
Who the fuck says that?
Why?
Because you're a piece of shit.
Why?
Yes.
Because our whole relationship. relationship, you act like everything is all about you the whole time.
Okay.
You don't give a fuck. You, like, you're just an awful guy, and I'm so sorry that your mom raised you. She's seemed like a nice lady, but clearly she did something very wrong.
Okay, Rowan, I just want to move on and have my life, and you'll move on and have your life. And we can be in our own corners. We don't have to do damage to each other. We don't have to cause each other any more anguish, okay?
I just want to see you again, though. Like, do you think we'll ever be able to see each other?
After the way these conversations have gone today, I really don't think so.
Why?
Because you're a fucking psycho who wants to cancel him because he won't fuck you. Duh.
Because you're, like, threatening to blackmail me?
I'm not.
I'm not threatening to blackmail you. If you come see me, I won't
I didn't
blackmail
want to be
you.
with her anymore.
What?
I just wanted out of the relationship. This is something she was completely unwilling to accept, and that's
This
why
bitch is
after I
crazy.
stopped talking to her, she proceeded to call me over 30 times and text.
Bro, look at these text messages, though. If you don't want to talk or listen to me, just say that you don't waste my time. You need to apologize. Also, I need $900 back from my flight to Maine because it was a waste of money, apparently. Goodbye, Tom. Good luck in pressing the next BPD whore with your limp dick. I have screenshots of you talking about Ellie and how your dick pics were going to be put all over the internet. You're literally such a retard. Okay, first off, you don't have the right to use that word, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Tell your friend from Dallas to hit me up. I think she's talking about Brandon. My question is, why string me along so long and say you love me when you didn't? It became clear to me that at some point that this would be the response I would get if I were to break up with you. And I've been dreading that slowly. Considering you just told me you were talking to other guys over phone and you just threatened to post about me publicly, realistically, I can't trust you anyway. Is that why you didn't want to break up with me? Because you were scared I would say some dumb shit? That's so pussy, bro. I see why you didn't want me to look you up, because it is so sad. Oh man, this is a novel, but I'm gonna get through it, guys. I'm gonna get fucking through it. You're literally just as bad as the people you make videos about, like fucking a Belle Delphine impersonator and getting your dick leaked and crazy, and then telling your girlfriend about it, expecting sympathy. Have some self-awareness. You're really just an overgrown man-child in some ways. Ohio and France. And also, I need my money back because you should have told me before the trip to break up with me. And also, I need my money and blah, 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 blah. You literally sit at home all day and so nothing, have no hobbies except for gym and video games. You have a high body count, but you think you're this high value man. It's crazy. I know whichever girl is unfortunate enough to get into a relationship with you next will go through the same thing I did, because you're like actually so emotionless and mean. Also, you're like mad chopped in the face. I had to look past it. Bitch, have you met yourself? I'm done being a hater. Really? You have a lawyer? You can't record me without consent. Posting text screenshots as an illegal dumbass. Yeah, neither is two-party consent or one-party consent recordings, you dumbass. Good luck trying to sue me for posting text messages conversations on a public website. You're literally so stupid, Tom. I should have gone to the police right away, but I have evidence. I told my roommate after, as well as my friend Sophia. You can't even deny it because it's for real happened, and you said word for word, I like hurting you. I still remember because of how you fucked it, of how fucked it felt. I'm getting a no contact order. It will go on your record. You're a fucking narcissist. Also, I also got a lawyer. I hated having to tell my mom. You're genuinely a horrible human being. I never loved you. I just loved the idea of you. This bitch is fucking psycho. I'm going to the courthouse in Waco when I get there and ordering a temporary restraining order due to past the threats you have made against me. Might go to a real court in which both of us will have to appear. This bitch is so dumb. Your messages are not public, but they can be leaked.
Me 80 times with no response.
80 fucking times. That's insane.
She is publicly claiming to be a victim of sexual abuse. while begging me to fuck her again.
Like, you're... makes no sense. You've done all this, like, weird shit. Like, I don't like it. Like, you're so weird. You treat me badly, especially during sex. And, like, over the phone, I just
5 days
listed
after they broke
everything
up, by the way.
that he had done wrong. And he was
I know,
like, well,
9
you can
days.
leave me if you want. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna leave you.
She basically got fame from calling out Turkey Tom and just kept rolling with it.
Basically what happened.
But there was no like specific like. Did you guys talk at all between breaking up and then?
Tom and I?
Yeah.
I don't believe so, because I blocked him.
Even this detail
You blocked him after sending him 80 messages and trying to call him 40 times? Sure you did, honey.
is also so insane. While it is true that once she started to lose her mind, I did stop talking to her, she continued speaking at me, alternating between begging
Just apologize. I'll stop talking to you.
me to forgive her for breaking up with her, saying she wanted to have sex with me again,
Please just talk to me. I'll see you in 3 to 5 months when you want to smash again.
and sending me psychotic text messages filled
You recorded other girls too. You recorded other girls during like the same thing where you don't ask, you just pull your phone out and record it. That's illegal. I hope you delete them because you really have some sick powers. You can choke you and even leaving bruises. Good to know I'm not the only one who felt extremely. This
with
bitch
lies
is
that
fucking
she came
psycho.
up with once I dumped her. Now, with Rowan dealt with, the next person I'd like to address is Clorox Katie. Katie's a girl I had a brief sexual
Okay, I'm sorry, but if their name is Clorox, you should probably run.
relationship with 2 years ago, and she began posting about me on the same day.
I finally made an account. Yes, Tom is extremely harsh during sex. I have been down the kink roads in my life, and how he acts is actually just evil and almost sadistic. Not even kinked up, just actually a Patrick Bateman type gooner. Bro, I want to be Patrick Bateman levels of gooner. This girl already posted some of my screenshots, but if anyone has questions or wants specific proof, my answer.
Is Rowan. Now, back when we were hanging out, she flew all the way from California to Maine to hang out with me twice. In the interview, she describes her time with me as the worst experience of her life.
And then you fly
Well, your first mistake was fucking with a California girl. Sorry to say, but yeah.
back. And how did that go?
And your second mistake was fucking with the other bitch.
How long did you stay?
Horrible. That was the worst experience of my life, I think.
And she also took to the forum to make some posts about me. Yeah.
But wait, this DM is proving the difference.
Yes, Tom is extremely harsh during sex. I've been down the kink roads in my life, and how he acts is actually just evil and almost sadistic. Not even kinked up, just actually a Patrick Bateman type gooner. When asked how things between us ended, here is
I feel like I would be proud to be called a Patrick Bateman type gooner. I'm not gonna lie to you.
what she had to say. I just truly thought he was a cringe fag who definitely was going to beat me later if I stayed around.
cringe
we only had a
fag,
2-month fling, but even my insane ass was scared of how he acted, and he was also just stupid. I hated conversation with him. He was just extremely weird to me and also evil as fuck during sex. Naturally, people asked her why she hadn't
What exactly did he do and what
her
gin
response
perk do you
was,
have?
I
She
thought
has
about
none.
the police and looked into it, but again, it being across my own state lines and in Maine, it would have had to been filed there, and I lived on the opposite side of the country, so it just didn't seem feasible. These claims are once again so absurd to me that the best way to
homie.
dispel them is to just look through our messages together. In these two DMs, you see that Katie comes to visit me for the first time on January 20th.
Taking
and leaves
off, bouncing
on
up and
January
down.
23rd. She comes to visit me. She says she's excited. She then goes home. And after leaving my house the first time, she immediately texted me saying, I had so much fun, Tom. You can kidnap me whenever. I feel so alone in my bed. She then says that she has to come back. Now, days after coming the first time, she sends me nudes. Once again, this is kind of a weird thing to send to somebody that you're claiming is recording sex
Yeah,
with you.
I don't
without your
understand.
consent.
If
Why
you're
would you
telling
send this
someone that
person
there's
nudes?
if
She
you're
then sends me
claiming
nudes a
someone's
second
kid-
time, says she needs
If you're
it,
claiming
says,
someone's
so starved, so deprived,
filming
and
you
she
without
says
your
that she
consent,
misses
you
me
shouldn't
so
be
much.
sending them
I
nudes.
say, let's hang out in March.
I'm sorry.
She says, I'm down, but waiting until March will be so hard. On February 1st, Katie
That's just
says that she misses me.
retarded.
On February 2nd, she
Why would
slides
you
up
give
on
them
my
more
story
good
and says
material?
she is
Hello?
counting down the
Duh.
days until she can see me again. She then says that she needs to see me ASAP, and she misses all the things about me. On February 4th, she says she wishes that she woke up cuddling me. On February 8th, she says she wants to have sex with me again. Once again, this is after the first time we
kiss and
hung
have
out.
sex and kiss
February
and kick her
18th,
feet.
she says she's going to swallow me, and she then sends me naked photos of herself willingly. Keep in mind, once again, she's accusing me of
course.
recording sex with her without her consent, and then she keeps sending me naked photos of herself. She even sent me a video, by the way. She says, I need you right meow. I need you ASAP. February 22nd and February 24th, we have I miss you and are you home yet? February 28th, she slides up on my story and says, I'm gonna
I ain't gonna lie, but that mustache gotta go, bro.
suck you so good. She then says, I need to see you now more than ever. Lots of hugs and hot sex. On March 2nd, she says, I like you lots. And I reciprocate. She says she can't wait to see me again. She then says that she's excited to see me that coming Saturday. In the next screenshot, I say, your pussy's gonna be so sore. And Katie responds with, good thing we had to wait a while, because then I can take a beating. She then says, I'm ready for you to throw me around. Now, when we were discussing how many days she would want to stay, she says, as long as you want, and that we'll have so much sex and party so hard. And she then once again expresses how excited she is. On March 7th, she sends me a barrage of unsolicited sexual photos,
Of course she does.
BDSM leather on her butt. On March 8th, she says all she can think about is me, and she can't wait for my dick to be down her throat. And on March 10th at 7 in the morning, which is 4 a.m. her time, she says that she is so excited to see me that she cannot sleep. Now, with the Instagram messages out of the way, we can move on to the text messages. So on March 10th, this is the second visit, right? Prior to getting there, she says that she is starving for me. Now, March 15th, this is when she leaves. She says, I still have her toothbrush, but that I have to let her come back. Now, keep in mind, Katie, in her own words, said that this second time visiting me was the worst experience of her entire life.
How long did you
Horrible. That was the worst experience of my life, I think.
She basically describes being physically abused in the interview.
Okay,
She even
honey.
says that while we were having sex, she would ask me to stop doing something, and I wouldn't. But that did not happen. You may also recall her stating that she ended things with me because I was such an insufferable person.
Yeah, he's
to
apparently
be
a cringe
around. She
fag.
claims that after the second trip, she began to
That
realize
just sounds
she
like
was
something
a
an
victim.
angry woman would say. Not gonna lie.
When things really started piecing together to me, that I was like, wait, I think I am a victim right now. Like, something's not
I
right
think
here.
I am
In her
a
words,
victim.
this is why she
That's
stopped talking to me.
crazy.
She says that she was scared of me. She says she was scared that I would beat her. Well, on March 20th, which is after the second visit, she texts me saying, Tom, I really like spending time with you, but I'm kind of worried about if you actually like me or just using me. Lol. I'm just BPDing, and so I'm tweaking and need reassurance. Are you just having fun with me, or do we have something? To which I respond, well, I like you, and I think you're cool, and perhaps we even have something.
But poor guy keeps
However,
finding
I
the
would make a
BPD
bad
bitches.
boyfriend, so
I'm
I don't
sorry.
really
This
wanna
is
date
why I'm
anyone officially,
single,
I
yo.
guess. Yeah. I was abundantly clear with my
I need to be a
intentions
trad
with her.
wife like
I did not
Tyler.
want anything serious at that time. But apparently, this is the period she began to realize the true extent of my abuse, which is probably
That's
why
all I
after
need.
we had already hung out
Fuck
the
your
second
BPD
time,
woman.
Katie
Just give me
tries
a
to
what?
arrange
Just give me a base
third
trad
meeting with
wife.
me, saying she wishes that she was in Ohio, where I was at the time, and I did not reciprocate. After this proposition, she slid up on my Instagram story 12
Slide up
times
in them
over the next 10 months,
DMs.
and I did not slide up on her story once, not a single time. So ask yourself, do these texts sound like a girl texting a guy that she finds evil and sadistic, a guy that she was even debating going to the police about? Because to me, it seems crystal clear that she enjoyed our time together and even wanted to hang out a third time. You got to keep in mind here, she flew across the entire North American continent twice, from California to Maine.
Yeah,
to see
I'm
me.
sorry, but
After
you
the second time, she
would
wanted me to be
not
her
fly
boyfriend.
all the way from
I didn't
California
want to, and
to
she then repeatedly
Maine
made efforts to contact me and hang
to
out with me again. Now, to
fucking
close off the video, I
fuck a
think I'd like
guy
to share some interesting
if
texts
you
that
had the
Rowan
worst
sent
time
me
ever
about her dear
twice.
friend Katie, as they're both accusing me of, I mean,
This
whatever
makes
it
no
is they're
fucking
even trying
sense,
to
my
say at
guys.
this point. After she saw that I was following Katie on Instagram, she messaged me on December 8th
Yeah.
saying, did you know Clorox Katie tried to fuck Jet Neptune? Those girls, too, make themselves easy targets with the hair and piercings because they have sexual trauma. She then says, they complain about sexual assault a lot.
She
because they
talks
will fuck
mad shit
anything
on
that breathes.
Katie's name
1 month
if they're
and 2
still
days
working
later, I
together
broke
to
up
try to
with Rowan,
cancel him.
and in the middle
It's
of her
so
unhinged
funny.
tirade about me,
Like,
she told me that she would be
bitches
messaging
be
as many
bitches,
girls
bro.
I've been with as possible to try and find whatever dirt she could so that she could run to the internet
So
about it. Now, I've
crazy.
seen a lot of people say things to the effect of, you know, Tom's a hypocrite. He gooned.
He gooned too close to
and
the sun, not gonna
You're
lie.
right. I did goon, okay? I did not stop gooning. So maybe in the end, the hats are more relevant than ever. Anyway, that's about it.
So yeah, that's the coverage of Turkey Tom's response. That shit was a roller coaster ride. Let me tell you, like, holy fuck, man. I like the third time watching it, and like I feel like each time I get a little more information out of it. Where the bitches look even more psycho. It's just wild, man. Like, I'm telling you, this is why you got to be careful with women nowadays. Because you could do the best you can, and you could give them all the big white cock they deserve or they want, and they'll still fucking find a way to fucking try to cancel you. So, you know, guys, be careful. Don't stick your big white cock in crazy. But yeah, that's the response with all the evidence. Tom is innocent of all charges in my book, and unless something else comes out that proves otherwise, which I will cover, yeah. Oh yeah, and the two girls are spurting out on fucking Kiwi Farms, going, "I'm gonna fucking kill him," blah 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 blah, and it's like, okay, bitches. Apparently, they're going to. They were live spurting over the video on Kiwi Farms, and apparently now they're going to drop a statement together after they've collected their thoughts. So once I find out what that fucking statement is, I will definitely let you guys know. Because it'll be fucking hilarious to watch them spurg out. These fucking crazy bitches, bro. There's gonna be a cool anime dude like me on the internet. Well, anyways. That's the allegations. That's the response. Like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube if you're watching over there. And this shit was a wild fucking ride. And I enjoyed every fucking second of it. So, without further ado, we are going to end it over here on YouTube and